Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fun sighting session of Books in the North. When last we left off, well, Athia experienced her most sudden and rapid growth, pregnancy, and birth ever.
I am a mother of dragons.
It's true, and your hips have been annihilated. Thank goodness you had tattoos that replaced pain for pleasure.
I did.
But only when giving birth, specifically, so...
Yeah.
It turned out to be a real good idea.
Yeah, otherwise you'd have, pushed 3 foot of egg out of your cooter and probably passed out.
Yeah.
I mean, you also
did
almost
pass
out anyway, but for way better reasons.
Yeah. Then we spent a few days and went out getting me re-health.
Now Athia is known as soon as she starts running, known as
you can hear a weird whistling sound when she runs. Yeah, no, your time in Went Out is going to be spent, you're going to be in bed, but you're going to be, upside down on the bed with your legs propped up on the headboard just so that you can keep your vagina above ground. Just, help! Everything hurts.
It's okay, just keep an ice pack on it.
Yep.
It's fine. We have magic healing. It's fine.
Everything's fine, I'm sure. Everything is fine.
You got the magic of kegels.
It's true.
Assuming I don't already do them already.
I mean, you do, but at the same time, I feel like no amount of kegling can prepare you for,
No.
a huge fucking mungus egg just suddenly exploding out of your vagoo.
Yeah, this is very true.
Yeah. But that is the rebirth of Ceridwen Senior. Albeit she has been reborn as a dragon's egg and will not be hatching for 2.5 years. Unless some methodology is figured out, but frankly it's probably better to let sleeping dragons lie. She'll certainly come back in the future when you're all, jungle adventurers and Elloe is riding dragons and Ceridwen is some kind of eldritch ranger. I'm just kidding. No one ever played ranger. That's dumb.
I just fucking have to class change again.
Yeah. No, goodness. Let's see here. But yeah, you spend some time recuperating, and Maddie gets offered avatarhood from Asmund, which is
hello, I'm here.
No small amount. Hello, Potts. And have you actually accepted it yet, or are you hanging on to your gift card to the library?
Well, she has been considering because she's been wanting to ask what's it called Asmund. It's sort of like Maddie question from herself to Asmund himself. Nothing about some deep, massive knowledge, lore, or ancient secret.
Could do.
So, yeah, she mostly wants to ask if Asmund knows what it's like to have a mom and dad.
Goodness. I mean, a god would tell you no. They have no idea. They're everyone's mom and dad.
Look, you always have a gentle, kind mother in Embla.
Sure, Asmund would probably be like, I can shake a cowgirl at you. She's like the best parent stuff. I'm sorry, I'm officially a nerd. I don't know if you've noticed.
Asmund, the
Small
virgin
mouse
goddess.
nerd, giant nerd,
Giant goat nerd. Check it out, it's that fucking huge goat nerd. Put her in a locker. She won't fit.
Let's give her a swirly.
No, not a swirly. Why did I invent the toilet? She screams.
Fucking Asmund just goes back to her fucking goat room and just sits there, eats ice cream, and then just on the wall has a big old placard like reading is cool.
Reading is cool. That's because you wanted to handle wood all day. I know how it is. Let's see here. Yeah.
Well, we're about to do that once the session starts.
Let us saunter you on over to the world map. So your plan is to journey on down to Wenelk. I believe Ceridwen wants to take a brief spell in Horny Crotch.
Yep.
And then
To
you go
tend to her
traveling
horny
mountainside
crotch.
to Lake Knoll.
That is correct.
Bye, Saoirse. Head rubs.
Yeah. Rubs your head back.
It's good.
And yeah, that part of the journey is no problemos. Doot. And yeah, goodness, how long has Wenelk been worked on?
Ever
Oh
since
my God,
winter
there's
ended.
2 Ceridwens on the map.
So there is.
Double down on Ceridwens.
At least ever since
Well,
like,
you've already doubled down on characters.
Triple
at least that's
down
when
on
I put all those workers
Yeah.
there since winter.
Yep, the most automatons has done their work there and started their secondary phase. Holy shit! Got them 2 carries. The fuck is this?
Yeah, well, Hornwatch is her home. I should probably just put the floofers there though, so everyone knows.
We know.
Yeah.
We know. Don't worry.
Yeah. The whole world needs to know there's just a fox drawn in every world map from the future onwards. Hello, little fox. It's a chibi one hit wave. I imagine it like a tourist map now. Also, I'm sad I put out messages for map commissions and never got a response.
Aw.
Oh.
So yeah, I really want to get a good Cold North and Chivalrix map.
Who have you asked?
Some guy.
Some dude, yep.
Some dude who does map commissions.
Some kind of dude.
Some kind of dude. But yeah. So Wenelk is an interesting site. For one, there aren't nearly so many buildings as there used to be, mostly for the fact that the vast majority of them were, crumbled wreckage, barely fit to be used for anything. Those remaining buildings have been broken down, essentially, down to the foundations, which were relaid. And you can see as you're entering, there are these, pallets of neatly carved stone blocks. You can see a lot of them have been reclaimed from some of these buildings, like someone has taken a stone chisel to them and recarved them for use. And then there are a number of piles of rubble next to some sand and other goodies that will be used, ground together and turned into things like setting and sandwiching for pavestone tiles. Indeed, there is not just the road through Wenelk, but you can see that pathways and off branches have begun being constructed. There are a number of actual complete buildings, although you can see that most of all they are, just to put it, barrack-style lodgings. There are basically places for people working in Wenelk to actually sleep and stay in Wenelk. And there is a tavern set up secondary to Beer Golem's Beer Hall, which has a little sign sitting outside of it. It's a little wooden signpost that's been hammered in, and it has instructions for interactions with the golem to make sure that people don't go in and just say something stupid and insulting. I keep saying golem, warforged.
See, that's the first thing on the fucking sign.
Yeah. No, not golems. They're warforged. Be nice. But yeah, instructions as well for drinks. It's do not overtake it. We've been providing goods so that he can produce in actual large quantities outside of the magical brewery that does the odd pony keg and such. And since you probably arrive at noontime, there aren't any people outside working right now, but you can see that there is smoke rising from a chimney in this big tavern barracksy building, and the smell of food is heavy on the air. On the outskirts of One Elk still is a set of like encampment tents. These are the remainders of basically the Historians Guild's stuff. There are still like 2 or 3 historians scattered around. The guy who was playing Mess Hall, you'll quickly find, was hired to work at the the construction tavern. He's like, yeah, sure, I'm fine to hang around here for a while longer. He's been taking care of Maddie's vegetable garden.
This is good. This is all really good.
And the meow.
Yeah.
That's what I was just typing.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. There is another set of foundations that have been laid, but as opposed to having, you know, a ring outline for a building, you can see that they have been laid up against a hill. A little bit off to the side of One Elk itself. You can see these foundations have been pressed into the hill and have been left there, basically untouched at this point. Athia, you would recognize this as the spot you picked out for a little hobbit hole.
Hooray! Good. Gonna show that off later.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that needs some actual, like, serious work and digging, and right now everyone's trying to get the main buildings up and running.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But your foundations were laid and set up, and the pathway does lead from there into Wen Elk itself. And yeah, for the most part, that's all there is to it. A lot of foundation for buildings to be set up. Prepared stone blocks. You can see that there are like wooden bracings and stuff already set aside, and yeah, the large building in the middle, which is being used by everyone to like live in and eat out of while they are working.
Yeah, might as well join them for lunch and see how everything's going, if they've encountered problems or what they might need in the future.
Sure.
You know, gotta be
saunter
proactive.
Yeah, as you saunter by, you can see one of the mouse automatons has this like brush hanging off the front of it. Maddie, it looks like someone has like cleaned, rebristled, and replaced some of these brushes on your mouse automatons.
Oh?
Yeah, it turns out them doing all their work, like quite long hours, does do things like wear out parts. So presumably one of the people around here has at least a rudimentary understanding of how to work with your pieces, or at least other forms of like arcanist tech. Let's see here.
So they just gave them a new brush.
Yeah, essentially, they've if you stop one of your mouse automatons and give it an inspection, you can see that there are but how best to describe it? Like, you can see that someone has like taken out a cracked gear and put in a like rethreaded one. Various parts of them have been maintained. I actually rolled in the background to see if any of the workers who turned up were arcanists. Luckily, there was one. Because, yeah, your mouse automatons will work indefinitely, but they can't stop themselves from breaking down. Luckily, yeah, there's apparently someone who's been able to be doing some maintenance work on them to keep them all going. You do notice first by the brush, but yeah. Any other mouse automatons you stop, you'll see have been maintained to similar degrees.
Yeah, that need to start checking in more, because these were like what's it called, the lowest bidder creation type to get them working, but the main core, the main core of them is made of squeakonium.
Yep.
So
yeah, obviously they've not done anything to the frame, but that stuff hasn't broken down. But it's not efficient for you to make an entire machine out of that stuff when you can literally go. Frankly, these like bronze gears will work literally as well as a squeakonium one. They'll just break down under stress, but they will cost like a 60th of the cost.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Like, well, I can either make them at 20 times the price, but they won't break down, or I can make them for 20th of the price, and replace them with like copper worth of gears.
Hmm.
So
But
yeah, it's
when you go into the mess hall, yeah, you can see that it's busy. There is like a large, I suppose, a serving. Fucking, I can't remember the name of them. Long serving things. Cafeteria.
Yeah.
There is a cafeteria that has been set up on like one end of this building, with a number of long tables between it, and then up against the other side of the building, near a fire, are a series of like bunks and hammocks and stuff for workers to live in and out of. There's a small building outside as well that they've designated for washing and stuff, but it looks and smells like a workhouse, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because most of the time that means it smells like food.
Yeah, that's good.
You are waved over immediately on entering by like a number of people at different tables. Maddie, you're waved over by the guy at the actual cafeteria front. You recognize him as the one responsible for keeping your garden going.
Time to check up with him then.
Yeah. And as you do so, you see a plump cat wanders out from behind the cafeteria bit.
Oh, it's a chunker.
It is Chunk.
Oh, you're so fat. Oh, you have a fat kitty. Yes, she's a fat kitty. Oh, look at the fat belly. Ah, yes, that's his fat belly.
Sure. Yeah. You are purred on. The cat will sit there and flump. It doesn't do much. It's a cat. It sits there and purrs on you.
Ah, that is good. I will enjoy the healing powers of purring, fatty, warm cat belly.
Yep. And as you do so, the cook will grin. Yeah, I might have been overfeeding it a little bit, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure they steal it, You leave a single scrap out and the workers will keep feeding them as well.
Well,
He shrugs.
well, it's, as long as she can move around and big sort of needs that.
I think she's kept busy being a. He pauses, though it might be insulting. He's been a mouser, so that's fine. She, sorry, has been a mouser.
Mm.
As long as she can still catch him, then everything is fine. Oh Lord, he can't. Coming. Oh Lord.
Let me just. I heard you were talking shit.
Hold me back, Karen. Hold me back. Okay. Oh God, I'm being hypnotized by that picture now.
I know. It's so good. It reminds me of Salem the cat when he got fat.
He fat.
Oh, he's still alive. Actually,
Yeah,
the original Salem the cat from Sabrina
Really?
is still alive. Yeah, he's still
Holy
alive.
Shit.
He old meow.
That is an old ass cat. Also, the will grin and reaches behind the counter before pulling out a series of ceramic-looking jars that have been sealed tightly and wrapped in wax. Here, pickled vegetables.
Oh,
Yeah, your garden
Okay.
turned over a good amount and they've been reset, but, we've obviously used a few, but I couldn't let it all just go to waste and let you not enjoy the fruits of yours and our labor.
well, yeah, but seriously, use it up when I'm not here. Just looks around while motions with her tail. It's you're quite busy, so every resources is there. They even how's the herb garden growing as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Herb garden's fine. That one's quite low maintenance with a little weather sheet over it. and he'll sort of gesture vaguely back at his little cooking space, and you can see there are a number of pots of what are now cut and dried herbs.
Mm.
I
Oh
keep looking
yeah.
at that fucking cat. Can't look away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beautiful disaster.
Oh yeah. Since it's springy time, I can actually, just. She looks down at the cat. Like, I usually gestures with my hands and stuff like that, but I'm occupied. So I can expand my little greenhouse part of my house there. I usually do that during spring and summer, so I get like 4 times the size.
Cheers.
Oh shit.
had to hide that gif away because
I've been staring at it for since I posted it. There. I'm on my 25th run through. It's still good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Nods. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I just thought you were gonna cast a gesture on Maddie and then bestow a curse upon her. It's like, oh, what did I do?
What did I do? Yeah, Ceridwen, are you already getting ready to?
Oh yeah, Ceri just drops everyone off and pulls Elloe up on the polar bear and keeps going.
Okay. As you guys are passing the set of tents that had the archaeologists, one of them will peek out and wave you down.
Oh hey.
Hey there. Hey, you're the Lady of Hornwatch, right?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, I would really appreciate if he rummages around in his pouch and pulls out a sealed envelope, essentially. If you could pass this on.
To whom?
Oh, there's a name on the front, and you can see there's a blush creeping up on this dude's face.
Yes. Is it anyone I recognize, or is it just some random?
It is one of the floofers.
Alright. Carol.
My goodness knows, I've got names for days.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. There you go. It is Artisan Ikuna.
Alright, Carol will look at it and nod and say, "Of course. One must keep correspondence flowing."
You grin. Thanks. I've still got a lot of compiling to do. He'll gesture back at one of the other tents. That thing right there, just paperwork.
Carol whistles sharply.
Yeah, and you can see there must be a ton of cataloged information and sealed crates with markers and notes on them. They're obviously in the wrapping up stages, but there's just a lot of it to do.
Well, if once you're done at Wenelk, if the historians are interested in examining some foreign architecture, she'll gesture in the direction of Hornwatch. You're all.
His brain immediately goes, "I fucking love to examine some foreign architecture."
Yeah, that's what Carrie's basically offering.
Yeah, no, I'd love to. Thank you very much for the offer.
Stop by anytime. Yeah,
Will do.
Give him a wave, and then she doesn't really mush the polar bear, but just pats him on the side.
And he goes, and then continues.
God damn it! I need a pizza.
I need a pizza. I don't need a walk. I need God. Excellent.
Yeah.
The fact that he's named Angus is only better. Angus being the popular dog name, but also the popular steak name.
Yeah, that's basically Hrothgar having to drag 2 giant Amazons on his back.
Fuck.
I can fly.
No, it's fine. He needs to lose some weight.
So yeah, how's everything going here? Like, do they need anything, or did run into problems?
No, they actually just want to be social with you guys. You're their sugar mamas.
Yes, I am their sugar mama.
Like indeed, when as similarly, Maddie, when you'll talk with the Shevers done, like random like workers and construction people will wave both you and Athia over. And when it turns out that Madilyn is invested, they'll call her before she slips away to do forest things. Let's see here. If any of them have any problems, why don't both you and Hedrah roll me a d20, please? We'll see if anyone's cropped up with anything that they need a specific hand with.
Okay. On D20.
Okay. So nothing is broken.
That's good.
They need windows. Getting glass and treated glass. Like, there are arcanists who have figured out the general gist of, like, good, like, essentially just, like, a good weather sealing windows and stuff. And they all tend to be made, let's see here.
Over in the Ashen Holds World of Volcanic Ashes?
No, they tend to get produced in freelance. Like, the glass comes from Ashen Holds, but the Arcany is done in freelance and in, like, a large batch.
Oh, lucky me. I had just been thinking about putting in orders for window panes and all that.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, if you can put in a little extra money and get us a batch of windows, and then once someone will, like, dash out of the barracks and go fetch a, like, it looks like just a leather book just full of different fucking dimensions of stuff. He'll just flip over to a page and hand you an order for just window panes of that size and window panes of another smaller size.
Wonderful. I'll see what I can do about it.
Appreciated. Yeah, that's the only one
the
anything
majority of glass windows that existed in Wenelk was, well, cannibalized from Maddie when she made her green.
I mean, there wouldn't have been
green.
there wouldn't have been a single window in Wenelk until, like, people started coming. Like, old buildings didn't have windows.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Hell,
there were none.
ruins.
And really good
Whatever,
windows are
plastic.
only a real recent thing now. The Arcanist Guild can actually have, like, a manufactory.
Oh,
Yeah, but thinking about the elves and their fucking little things about sunlight and lead stained and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, these elves just, you know, they lived in the land, and they had shutters, but they were wooden shutters. They would have vanished. There were stone window settings still, well, as we'd recognize the window settings, but no glass.
well then. If that's the only thing you need, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go off
Yeah.
find my wife and show her off to something.
All right, I'm
Okay.
sure you will.
Just look at them and then just... Which one was fiddling with my automatons?
Roll me a d6. Let's see here. Oh, 4, okay. A young tiefling will sit up. You can see they're, like, chewing on a bread roll. Mm-hmm. That'd be me. Hey, how's it going? I hope you don't mind. One of them was just making, like, a little bit of a awful clanky noise, and so I sort of went in and did a little helping.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed on this, and that, and work on this, and this, and that, and there.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot how much I like this tiefling. I feel like I already use her for something though, but you know what? Maybe that person is a
No,
sister.
that's
Oh yeah, that's super cute.
Yeah. I'm the only Arcanist around here, but they were making some noise, so I replaced some bits. Some of your gears needed rethreading after they just took a lot of strain. I think one of them got hit by one of the buildings falling on them, so... Yeah. Otherwise, incredible construction, by the way. They were like, please, I gotta show you some stuff. And they,
Like what?
they head on over to their bunk and kick open a chest. And you recognize these kinds of chests, and more importantly, you can smell these kinds of chests because she kicks it open and you can smell like machine oil and gunpowder. It's a very, very familiar style of chest.
Yeah. Right. Oh. We got here.
Oh, it's mostly junk, but a bunch of my maintenance tools. They gesture that, yeah, this is probably what they would have been using for threading stuff. It wasn't like they were going to go about using your laboratory. Let's see here. Ah, here we go. And they pull out a number of, like, oilskin documents, waterproofed, vellum kind of things, with a number of scrawlings and equations on them. See, I've been trying to work on something that would do a similar job to them, but just the super basic stuff. You know, free them up, do the more complicated, like, foundation and maintenance bits, and just basically make a bunch of street sweepers. And I figure, why not ask the expert? And they will show you their, like, it looks like a four-wheeled device that's got two, like, pull-forward legs, and then a series of, like, brushes and scrubbers, and like a wax pad that rests on the front.
So they're making like automaton Roombas.
Yeah, but larger street-sized ones. I wanted to see if you'd be willing to let me use some of that metal you were doing frames of the others. Because sure, I could make one of these right now. She taps on the book. But generally, part wear out's pretty high compared to just paying a dude to clean the streets.
Well, let's see. Let me look this over. So get my character sheet here.
Sure, throw a toolkit test.
Tinkers, advantage, go.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah, totally. This is probably a design that you'd come up with before, but you'd originally decided against it because it wouldn't have been able to do those complex tasks.
Wait. Just gets into bag of holding, gets her design book out. Oh, she gets her design tome.
Yeah, tome.
Design tome volume 2. Just slams it on the table and starts flipping through. Here. Initial design just shows her.
Sure, and she'll compare maths and notes with you for a while. TLDR though, do you give her some squeakonium?
If we make a prototype here, then yes, and we can get it to work. I can give her a bit.
Sure, it looks like it's going to be like a week, so you can do a crafting test. She'd like to take the lead and have the advantage instead, just to prove she can actually do it, because you're obviously super duper accomplished and it's not a challenge for you.
Sure. Like, show her, give her advantage, like, well, this isn't needed because structural integrity over here is much stronger, blah, 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 blah. That. So sure.
Sure. Wow. Okay. A week will be enough time for her to have produced a street sweeper.
Then she gets to see how not fucking easy it is to work with squeakonium.
Yeah. Luckily, you're giving them advantage. So, Madilyn and Athia. Madilyn, you're aware that there is a very nice, like, thick copse of trees, a small forest to the north and east of Wenelk itself. It's like 10 minutes out of the town's boundaries, although it's a longer walk considering the town's boundaries are mostly empty, but the barracks everyone's working out of are in the dead center of Wenelk. Like, if there were anything on the outskirts, then it would be a short walk from Wenelk Forest, but no. Traveling from center to center, like 20 minutes.
All right.
And as you're picking out and ready to head to your direction, there's an Athia. I leave this in your hands. Go ahead. Roleplay away.
Right. Funny you say that because we just basically did it all in chat. Yeah. So, special work?
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Be nice to have a little walk in the woods with you, and afterwards I can show you off something that little project I got started here.
Oh yes. You
Yeah.
have. What is it?
Keep it a surprise for now.
Hmm. It's not something lewd, is it?
No. Something very wholesome. At least I hope it's wholesome.
All right. I had to check, knowing you.
So what are you looking for in the woods? Spot or something?
I'm looking for a place that just feels right.
Nod sagely. Well, I'll help you out in any way I can. Just casually walk alongside you, then.
I'm looking more for something like a meadow or a clear.
No, I'll certainly keep my eyes out for one.
If you're like, you guys can make a nature or survival check.
You have advantage if you want to make one, Kina. Oh.
The forest guides you there. This copse of
That
trees.
is what I was waiting. That is what I was going for. Let
Remember,
nature guide my path.
It's a Kinathis roll when we're not in comp.
It's true. This was bound to happen. Yeah, the trees themselves all but guide you to a beautiful clearing. Take a deep, fresh breath, and it's crisp and sweet and spring-like.
Wow. I'm no druid or really tech or anything like that. But this kind of screams nature energy, doesn't it? Right?
It does. And I'll walk out into the middle of the to the very middle of the clearing and fiddle through the grass, and I'll take a pinch of the soil from it.
Yep.
And I'll open the jar on my side, and I will sprinkle the soil. Then I'll cap it back up again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to let you taste where your new home is going to be.
Let's see here. Okay. Nothing happens in particular. You sprinkle this fresh dirt into your jar of choice.
Once I'm done, this place will be even nicer.
Yeah. Athia, you've got that pretty good passive perception. You can see like even it's fucking almost unsettling. Like there are like small woodland critters, like just birds and squirrels and shit, like just staring at her.
Okay. That's interesting.
As they're noticing you've noticed them. Like the animal's like, "Oh fuck, cheese it." Go back to acting natural, big air quotes.
See, now I'm
The
wondering
deer
if that
sprinks off.
wasn't that like Tam trying to get look-see on what's happening over here.
You're pulling a little sneaky.
All right, I think I have gotten what.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably should memorize this spot if you want to come back to it in the future.
I feel like I won't have a problem finding it.
All right. Eh,
Would you like to walk back with me?
yeah.
I'll take Athia's hand and walk with her back to Wenelk.
Yep.
Considering you're in a super spring meadow, it's about the gayest walk you've ever had back.
And I will
So
guide
delightfully gay.
and I will guide you over
Gay.
to a little hillside. This is the surprise I was kind of telling you about.
This is a nice spot too.
Mm-hmm. Good spot for a home. And you can then see like the foundations there. It's not much yet, but it's a start.
For a home?
Mm-hmm. A little home built into the side of a hill. Dig into it a bit, make some floors and all that.
I'll turn around and look back towards the forest and try and judge how far is this from my chosen spot.
This chosen spot, it's like 5 minutes away. There's a nice pathway leading into the outskirts.
Yeah. That's not too far away. That's pretty good. You chose well.
Yeah, real lucky, huh?
One could say it is a sign.
Just maybe. I can probably get some people to make a path into the forest if you want it. Or
No.
no?
No.
Okay.
At least not right now. Not until I have done not until I've finished. I wouldn't want to ruin the ambience.
Fair enough. I do hope you'll clue me in eventually on this big surprise. Probably near the end of it, but
I would, but let's just say that the trees have ears.
okay. Oh, this probably isn't important, but yeah, you might notice it yourself. There are a bunch of animals staring at you in the forest.
Yes. I found that as time goes on, more and more things are watching me, keeping an eye on me.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me being a little, I don't know, superstitious, but considering what we talked about before, could be divinity keeping an eye, like, I don't know, Tam? Something maybe?
Tam and Embla both watch me quite a bit.
Yeah,
A cow nonchalantly saws by, like, where's their cow here? Yeah,
I will make my choice all in good time.
No, whatever choice you make, I'll be behind you 100% of the way.
And in front of, and underneath, and on top of. I mean, look, Embla has the perfect I like to watch face. Yeah, do it.
Emla's what happens after Skeza and Clear do the fusion dance.
Look, I don't believe
Oh,
you for a
dear.
second if you tell me that Embla hasn't watched us do it.
You mean the goddess of like life and family?
Oh, I
Yeah, no.
guarantee you had some eyes on you yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, there's no way that Embla also push a dragon out of your cutter.
Like, this is her face during the entire fight. Like, oh,
Yeah, life.
oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, life.
Fuck you, Asmund. I got this one.
Yeah.
Fucking, I might
She's
actually,
the one who granted the wish.
I might actually convert to her after that experience yesterday.
This is filthy.
Well, it took.
He clicked himself into gaming.
Clicked into gaming.
Winter.
I'll miss him.
I'm sick of this shit.
Winter.
Let's see how long it takes for him to realize.
It would be kind of amazing if he was actually in the middle of a sentence and realized he pushed himself into gaming.
There's three of us are admins,
tell
but three of us are admins, but no one's gonna move.
No.
Nah.
There is also a possibility someone was coming and tried to like emergency and just dragged himself into gaming anyway, so we don't want to pull him in. Someone like scream festing.
Hey, welcome back to the land of living.
I mean, I was here the whole time.
No, you weren't.
No,
you
weren't.
clicked into
You clicked into
gaming.
gaming.
I don't know how it got clicked over there.
You like started a sentence, disappeared into gaming, and all of us went, "Don't tell him."
I was like,
For like a solid minute.
how the fuck did that happen? I wasn't even in the chat when I said that. I was clicked over.
Yeah.
Must be something in keyboard bindings.
Poor Hrothgar is being made to carry now like 4 fucking people.
Nah, I'll get off and then the gropies.
You put one up on either shoulder?
Yeah, there you go. I will carry the foxwives.
Fuck yeah, they are very happy with this arrangement, and you get lots of scratches at the time.
Yes.
Ah, you spilled your drink? Shit. I might quickly get up and grab some more water. Gotta stay hydrated while I'm feeling unwell. Yeah.
At this point in streaming, you should have drank X milliliters of water to be
No,
Shut
I
up,
do not need
robot.
a hydration bot would make me so fucking paranoid. I'd just be screaming, "Shut up, hydration bot! This soda is water."
Well, I mean, if you're feeling dehydrated, there's nothing like a good Bud Light.
Now, there's nothing like a good
I don't want a cocktail of water and water.
There's nothing like a good Corona to drink. when you're
Dude, I'm
thirsty.
still delighted that they were on deal when I went into the grocery store yesterday.
I know,
especially since Little's is like on deal to a label is once it's gone, it's gone. So that's sat above this crate, these crates of Corona. Once it's gone, it's gone. I'm like, eh, well, fucking play to them. Nice. But yeah, I'll be right back to grab some water. Figure out things you're doing over the week. Maddie's building with a tiefling. Ceridwen is fucking the shit out of her wives, presumably. I don't know. But yeah, you got a week in when up before you continue on along to Lakehold.
Cool. Cool. I don't actually know what to do here for a week.
Week A. I'm not behind on EXP in this game, right? We're at 182, right?
Yeah, that's the right amount.
Okay. No training for that. I will begin training to expertise.
Expertise what?
Nature.
Ah. I feel like in the future I should try and like get proficiency in birth.
I don't think you need that.
Oh my goodness.
You need proficiency in girth.
Look, they're not all gonna be 3-foot dragon eggs.
And I'm back.
How do you know?
Well, I mean, I hope they're not 3-foot dragon eggs.
Athia now only produces egg.
Athia is now kiwi.
I mean, I don't know that. I don't know that I don't. That wish might have done it to me.
Athia is now kobold.
That would be a funny side effect.
I approve. All of your children just come out fully formed in 100-pound dragon eggs.
Roo. Yeah. Let's see here.
Tiefling dragons.
Tiefling dragons.
Borka dragons!
Hey, Ceridwen, while you were at Hornwatch, after a couple of days, you were notified there's a visitor.
Yay, visitor.
Mm-hmm. It's Gram.
Gram!
Grandma gives you a great big hug.
Fuck yeah. Grandma, what are you doing here?
Well, I had to come in and check on my little baby.
Aw, shucks.
To remind us, of course, everyone's favorite absolute slamming hottie big bad evil girl. Big bad evil grandma.
35 gold. Ugh. For 7 days of downtime.
Or Gmail. Yeah, she is stopping by. Gives you hugs and pets.
They are still much needed after everything Carrie's been through lately.
Yeah.
In case she hasn't heard already from Ceri, Carrie.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely did stop off to see her daughter first.
All right. But yeah, isn't that great that Carrie the First is back? Need a new name.
Aww.
Truly, that has almost overtaken the whole, Hagen sleep in Carrie's mind. Is I need a new name now. I can't have a sister named Ceridwen.
Obviously, you should become Astra Jr.
Actually, does Carrie have a middle name? I don't think so.
That's up to you.
Is it Astrid?
It might be, actually. You might be Ceridwen Astra Jr.
Nah, her middle name is
Ceridwen
Dwyn.
Astrid.
Her first name is Carrie.
Shit, this whole time we thought she was Ceridwen. She's just...
Ceridwen Bulger.
Ceridwen. Yeah, you're, I guess, Ceridwen Jr. Astrid Bulgerstotter.
Okay, I guess that's my name now.
That makes sense. Grandparents having middle names is actually how it's fucking done in my family for second children.
We'll call you Big A.
Carrie will begin, seriously considering this.
But yeah, also, Green Astrid, she's a big girl. She actually makes you sit in her lap.
Yes! Fucking every time Carrie finds someone who's bigger than her, it's so exciting.
Yeah, like your whole family knows that you like to be treated like a tiny princess, so they always do things like, lift you and put you in their lap and pet you, and just literally treat you like a small person. They know it good for their little Borklet self-esteem.
Literally one of those huskies who thinks they're a puppy still.
That's just huskies.
Yeah.
Really, I thought it would be like their version of Bartholomew, so it's like Bartholomew.
Borktholomew.
Carrie
Borktholomew, yeah. Also, goddamn it, Athia, you fucking rich.
She's so fucking rich. Yeah.
Yeah, she locked the fuck out on that goddamn wild magic bullshit. Remember?
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
what does Astrid think about all this Hagen sleep business? Is that gonna be good for us poor tieflings, or have I really fucked us over?
Her brow wrinkles for a moment. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't change much for us, I suppose. There's no inherent divinity about our race.
I mean, I was more afraid of, was a bunch of tieflings who did the thing.
I suppose that there are some, but those were the people who would dare call you out for that are the same people who were going to be detractors in the first place. The gods stood before you, which is... It's a big deal, and I wish I'd seen it.
Yeah, that was a thing. Bellatrix
Like,
punched me.
Yes,
I was
she'll
gonna die.
give you a pat on the chest. Like, I guess of sternum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a week for the bruise to go away.
Yeah, I fucking bet it did. At least.
She'll sigh. No. Although you did get a hug from Amxal here, which is...
Almost made up for it.
Yes. She will try and remind you of the good times.
Don't cry for me.
Oh, right. Ground doesn't know.
Know what?
The egg.
No, she did. She stopped off at Overland.
She
first.
stopped at Overland first to see Ceri, so she would have...
I didn't. I messed with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that was also like the first thing I was like, oh my god, Ground, look, egg.
Yep. Egg.
Such a smug, angry egg.
Yeah.
It's just a smug egg.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I did... I was near Anna at the time and went to see her, thankfully talked her out of dropping meteors on a suspected den of cultists.
Do you know where more are?
I mean, Anna herself would be the one to know. She,
That's a good
I'm pretty
idea.
sure, can sense them out.
Even after they've done all this nonsense, I don't know if we're really free of the threat they pose.
I don't know. I don't know that they're a threat, but I'm certain a little bit of revenge might feel good.
I don't know. They tried dragging me into the underworld twice. I'd have been sucked into the ether or whatever if Ash hadn't saved me.
And Knuckles pop audibly at that. Maybe I should have let Anna just go ahead and ask them.
Well, we should probably make sure they actually are cultists. Well,
There probably would have been collateral damage or something. I'm going to tell myself it was meteors.
well, once we're finished at Lakehold, that's where we're going next. We'll swing by up north and talk to Anna about it, see if we can find out where these creeps were.
What is it that you're after in Lakehold?
I think there's another clue there for the riddle of the elves. What happened to them? And Carrie will
Of
take out her
course.
like little 2-year-old notebook and flip through it and show Astrid the riddle parts we've come to already.
Yes. Let's see here. Interesting. And you believe that they are connected to the Great Beast?
We're pretty sure they are now, and I wish while we were in Elysium we'd had the chance to talk to the Ceridwen elf more. Try and really find out what happened, but alas.
Yes, I imagine it was rather busy for that.
Yeah, it was real pressed for time. Carrie just immediately flashes back to just pounding the captain of the guard into the bed. Yeah, didn't have a moment to waste.
No, I suspect not. Well, you've managed to certainly outdo your mother, myself, and most of your family in this adventuring thing.
Oh, Pa. I didn't free all the tieflings from slavery. That's... I don't think anyone will ever match you and Mom in that.
I'd be surprised. You know. And she'll pause and I actually spoke about this with your little caretaker, Ash, at one point. I bet we could get a lot of your daughters married off to the people around here.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, wait, what daughters? I don't have any yet.
Her eyes will glitter. Not yet, of course.
Right, future planning. Yeah, Ash
Indeed.
and I have talked about ways to sort of keep the peace in the north. That conquering without the sword might be the way to go.
Spread your progeny around.
God, this really is the most indirect. Give me grandbabies.
It is. It literally is. I was like, how does she? Of course, I know how she plays this off. She plays it like a She plays it off like a BBEG stuff. You should conquer the world, but also I want great grandbabies.
Use my great grandbabies
Exactly.
to conquer the world.
Yes, exactly.
You'll get great grandbabies soon. Don't worry.
God damn it. Actually, well, yeah, they would still be her great grandbabies there from you, right?
Mm-hmm. Astrid smiles. It is certainly something to bear thinking about. I've spent a great deal of time wondering on ways to, well, bring additional unity to this land without, ushering in an age of the tiefling. I've come as close to that as I can do without, working counterintuitively, creating more war.
Yeah. Well, some way to unify everyone under the, Bulgrif's Daughters of Hornwatch would certainly bring unity.
Indeed.
It might not even necessarily bring in the age of everybody in the north becomes a tiefling. And Ceri will, pull her foxes over and... I can't remember fucking which one is the wizard now. God damn it. It was my...
Let's check together, because I'm terrible at remembering. Mai is the Great Axe. Miko is Caster.
Miko, okay. It'll always be whichever one I don't say. That for
Probably.
sure. Anyways, yeah. Miko's research into sort of suppressing tiefling genetic dominance, so that indeed, literally everyone in the north doesn't eventually become an immortal tiefling, so that we can never have any more children ever again.
She'll nod sagely at that. I'll have to see if some of my agents can't share some of their own experimentations into this. And she says experimentations, and you can sense the air quotes. You have a sneaking suspicion that a number of her agents just like to fuck.
Ah, yes, they've been trying to work on something similar, just in the background.
They've been working really hard and long and fast.
I see, yes. Yeah, Ceri will indeed ask Miko to hand over a copy of the research for Astrid.
Sure, and
just
she'll accept that.
Give the big bad evil gal all of my research. This is fine.
Indeed. While I'm at it, I was wondering if you're interested in hearing what my agents have gathered about you and your group's reputations.
Ooh, sure. Give me the gossip.
Alright, let's see here. I'll give you guys a little handout. Because, yeah, you guys have constant reputations, and they change.
Hooray!
I've been so
actually-
curious about those.
So
Okay.
have I.
So, yeah, so, Athia.
I know what my big one is, and I don't like it.
But you're the Herald of Hagen.
I'm the fucking setting sun.
Look, you'll become the rising sun
Look,
once
yeah,
Hagen comes back.
exactly.
Yeah, and by the time he's back, all the North will be one giant Tiefling-ruled Hagenite empire.
You should wear like
So-
So
you should
you-
wear like
Hold on,
wait.
you might call it even the Empire of the Rising Sun,
God.
ruled from the Weeb Palace of
Keep
Hornwalk.
your shitty swords away from me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Watching the swords, they're made of actual squigonium, so they're good quality.
Yeah, they are actually folded 1,000 times.
Curved
All right,
swords.
heavenly Emperor Ceridwen.
Yes, good.
Mandated by God themselves.
I was.
By the God. Yes, you were mandated by the God.
Literally everyone saw all the gods come and interact with me in front of like a giant holding at a
Oh
cathedral.
yeah, that's
Okay, I bet.
that's gonna spread.
I
That's gonna be
bet-
like the hot rumor. Holy.
I bet Theory can somehow trace our lineage back to like Hagen himself.
Yeah, I am confident in Theory's ability to bullshit up religious lore.
Yeah. We are fully Japan as like a northern continent now.
Yep. All right. Wait. Fucking stray. The cold north is just where Sif is from. I see it
Oh
now.
my god. Sif was a good girl. I liked playing her.
Gee.
I very rarely play incorruptible, pure characters.
Ooh.
Gee, you're telling me that
In
that these two
the Black Unicorn, Stray played a Kitsune from the far north in the land of the Frost Giants.
So what you're telling me, Savin, is that your universe and Scal's universe are one and the same, like we've been saying all along.
I mean, no, it's just an incredible
Uh-huh,
coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the best ending. She ended up marrying a Oni chief, and they both lived happily ever lesbian.
But yeah, it's time to create the Empire of the Rusing Sun.
The Rusing Sun.
Could
It's
we maybe tone it down on all the suicide?
No.
I've read Japanese history. It's a lot of it is samurai killing themselves.
Well, fucking stop disappointing your Empress then.
Yeah, you better
Yeah,
just be good.
stop
Do
disappointing
better,
her.
Fivehead.
Yeah.
no, you should.
Stop being
maybe-
shame.
maybe if you don't-
Memory.
Maybe if you don't do shame, you want to commit harakiri.
Haru.
Man, I can't
Haru.
commit
Harukiri.
Elloe can't commit Sudoku. She can't count.
Wow.
Wow.
Indeed, she cannot commit to the Sudoku.
Alright, well, I'm sorry, Sky. I'm ruining your campaign setting for the rest of it ever.
I mean, you've changed the Western context now. I hope you're.
Have we?
No,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
have
I
to fight
haven't.
off the
Sorry,
land
not
of
the
the
West, the
rising
Eastern.
sun.
The Eastern. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, Japan
the Eastern
already.
continent. That's great.
Well, no, you don't understand. Japan already exists in this setting, so where we come from is where the sun sets. Good job.
So, Savin, we need to make like ironclads and battleships soon, eventually. That way, this
Yeah,
North
no,
can
we need
actually
to
become
get,
an empire.
Commodore Mary and have her go and force the Eastern Isles to trade with us with our ironclad steamships.
I mean, we have the resources to make ironclad steamships, Maddie.
Yeah.
We can make this
Sure.
happen. And instead of actual samurai, we'll just have mouse automatons. Just robo-samurai foot soldiers to conquer the world. Fucking, I swear to God, Shivs is gonna start out with, like, a bunch of North fags just coming and invading them.
You ever got to fight them off?
It's just gonna be
Say that-
3,000
say
fucking
that-
enormous blonde Viking wolf girls.
And they take one step into the forest. They take one step into the forest, look around, and go, nope, stop, go.
Nope, go back. We went too far.
Savin,
Yes.
all the automatons have, like, weaponry, and they look like from straight out of Jinro.
Yes. Yes.
That fucking marching order.
Indeed, Jinro,
going
the
down.
Wolf Brigade. The perfect name
Yeah.
for them.
I know, it's perfect.
What have we got?
All right, so let's show you these. Show to everyone. So, in general, the whole party is, as you might expect, disliked by anti-Tiefling factions, but all of those factions are currently quelled, so they can't do anything to you guys. Some deists believe that members of you are Asimar instead of Tiefling,
Yay.
Okay, yeah.
and all of the Jarldoms of the North currently have an at least good regard for the party as a whole, although Ceridwen has a high regard from the Jarldoms from some of her interactions. In
Yeah.
general, the Arcanist Guild, Athia, they have a good opinion of you. And strangely enough, Elloe has an above-average influence with the Arcanists Guild, but this is thanks to outside influence.
Yeah, it's less of her own and more her family.
Yeah. And of course, Maddie is thought of as a prodigy. And indeed, titles-wise, she is thought of as the prodigy and the creator.
How do I
Madilyn,
get the Watcher?
Madilyn, you have the God Whisperer and the Fertile One. Elloe, you have the Destroyer and the Bulwark.
Wonder if I
Ceridwen,
have-
you have the Setting Sun, the Rising Sun, and the Daughter of the North.
Yay.
Kellin, you have the Explorer and the Watcher.
What's the Watcher
And Athia, you have the Valorous Heart and Python's Chance.
That's what
That's-
I'm wondering.
That's an interesting title, Python's Chance.
You've kind of been marked by,
David,
by them.
Yeah.
Given your constant flickering back and forth, how long did it take to get the Defender, did you say?
Hey, you got there with the Defender eventually. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, this whole time, Athia, like, you've had the Eyes of Python. Like, those are the mark that are on you still, to this day.
Yeah. I mean, I've had eyes and all that.
But how did I get the Watcher? I'm not...
I can't remember.
You don't
Great.
blink.
Oh, right,
It's
yeah,
like
you have,
you
right,
literally-
yes, of course, it's your literal fucking eyes.
Is it my eyes? Okay.
Yes, you have,
Yeah.
you have unblinking, ever-watching eyes of emerald.
I get
Jade.
the
Jade, sorry.
bulwark, but what is the destroyer? Where did I get that one from? What I
You
destroyed?
are the member, the most destructive member.
Oh,
You come
fair
in like a
enough.
wrecking ball.
I very much like having the title of the Valorous Heart.
Yep.
I like the Explorer. That's good.
Yeah. I like that the Madeline's one is the fertile. It's because she keeps bringing fertility to the land, but people just be like, I bet that girl fuck.
She do. She fuck good.
I mean, she
do.
do. She do. But that's not
Yeah.
why she's called the fertile one. It's actually because of all of the like earth fertilization she's done.
Look, we can
Yeah,
make it
you
the
know,
other one
I'm
here
just-
soon, like next winter.
Like
But here's
she's
the
also
thing.
been bringing fertility fertility
Yeah.
tattoos.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm thinking that Madeleine will have some issues later on because either she's walking and losing a little bit of weight with that, or she's using her tentacles that she has to just get the like Dr. Octopus move around.
Oh, I don't have enough tentacles or strong enough ones for that.
Not
Well,
yet,
they're
you
as strong
don't.
as you, remember?
She's not very strong.
I'm not trying.
Yeah,
She's
but
a
they're
noodle.
strong enough to literally walk around.
She can't walk herself on her tentacles, no.
Uh,
They
That
are
would be
not even
great if
they
you
are
could.
not even close to Doc Arc strength.
just put on the pounds by using the tentacles to walk around. The question, wouldn't they also require, like, maintenance?
What would, sorry?
Wouldn't the, you know, fleshy tentacles sticking out of her fucking back be requiring, you know, like, actual maintenance?
I mean, they require as much as any body part does. They need to be, you know, kept clean.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking that per caloric requirements.
Oh, I mean, no, Madilyn has never had a problem with calories that she needs.
Yeah, just gotta
She,
keep
she can eat for tentacles too.
You're
Yeah,
calling me
it's
fat.
No.
No.
No?
No, you
No.
are a sweet pudgy muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, my muffin.
Let's see here. We're here for a few days. I'm gonna try and make some muffins. Ah, they're not good.
Don't be distracted by having a tentacle in you.
At all times. Hold on. I make Elloe a lot of eggs.
Eggs Benedict,
Definitely
egg
can get
salad.
assistance from your
Yeah.
from just one of your chefs. Like, why have you brought so many eggs?
Well, you see, have you ever heard of a meme?
And then she gives you the literal definition of the meme. It's, oh yeah, no, we use those to educate.
Yes, well, I'm going to turn Elloe and eggs into a meme. Because
Okay.
she's mad at an egg, and I don't know why, and she's too stupid to explain why. So we're
Okay.
going to feed her eggs forever.
You know what? That's fair enough. They'll even use like little dots of ketchup to make the egg look like dragon splotches.
Yes. Oh God.
Just a big, big
know
like
what?
omelet, a big omelet with the ketchup that's written out with an OO as well. An O omelet.
Everywhere she goes, she just sees smug eggs everywhere.
Okay, they are still delicious. Good eggs. They're fucking incredibly good. They have this stuff that they call it Maggie, which is basically just pure MSG. It's delicious. A momentary character. Do you get Maggie sauce as well, Stray?
What?
Maggie sauce. Maggi.
I've never heard of that.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a seasoning sauce.
What?
Oh, if you haven't had it, then you need to get it.
Maggie sauce.
Maggi.
Vegetable protein-based sauce used as substitute for meat flavoring. Blah blah blah.
Like, you put a couple of drops in with like noodles, rice, or eggs. It's fucking incredible.
I have Mr. Masashi's marinade.
Nope, not the same.
But...
Yeah, no. Just look for that stuff. It's just called Maggie, and it's made by lots of different companies, and it's fucking incredible.
I've never even heard of this shit.
I'm astounded. Get it.
Me neither.
You guys will all need to get it. It's the best.
I think that might be more of a European thing. Probably
Nope.
have it somewhere here.
I mean, it's what is it? Viet?
I've
Oh,
literally
Maggie.
never.
Yeah, Maggi.
I've
I
literally
know.
never seen this in any grocery store.
Yeah, I know this brand, but I have never bought them. 'Cause I see some own shit, but yeah, I know this.
Yes, according to Wikipedia, it's Swiss.
Oh, it's Swiss. Neat.
But
yeah,
all
it's
they do,
it's incredible.
but all they do is hoard money and make chocolate. They don't know anything else.
Hey, they made ruby chocolate, okay? That's the first chocolate to be made since white, well, which isn't technically real.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll definitely apply that, and you're just like, what is this incredible flavor? Best eggs you've ever eaten.
Very. No one's in history has ever eaten something so delicious and been so mad at the same time.
It's been so annoyed.
Every bite, there's little crackles of lightning from her teeth.
The troll power just feeds Ceri. Good.
Secretly
good.
instruct every fox to mess with her.
Yes. Just eggs are going to be fucking everywhere in this castle for the next week or so.
Something extra special.
Extra special.
No, I could make a quiche and put some of this like sea monster meat into it.
Prod the
Oh,
barbarian.
yeah, you could.
Oh, see,
Oh, see, like thick prawn or crab quiche.
Like an egg pie, like an egg pie. Yeah.
Egg pie.
God, I wouldn't even be mad. Fucking, I would love like crab meat quiche.
I'm sorry, Elloe, but it's too good.
It's
to
too fucking
pass
funny.
up.
So we're all gonna have eggs to eat in the party for the next little while, right?
God, it's gonna be so farty.
That's
Yeah,
right.
your wives will
Exactly.
inform you that you have to stop with this egg bullshit after like 2 days.
Aw, okay.
After 2 days and a sword lodged in a door.
That too.
She's causing property damage. Oh god, the reputation was true.
Oh no, the
Destroyer.
destroyer's destroying shit. Ah, God.
You know, just like I can't deal. They like everyone here just can't deal with the that eggs. They're like, nope, this is stopping right now. Bath, no more egg.
I need to make sure you guys eat more
Obsidian-
cabbage for your digestion.
Obsidian and Abyss can only sit on her for so long.
It's totally worth it while it lasted, though. Alright.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there you go. There's your current reputation.
Baller. Well, I shall
Cool.
thank Graham, and in fact, while she's here, I'll ask her if there's anything she and her faction need done, because we're sort of running empty on our own quest hooks.
Well, we're putting together some more in-depth expeditionary groups for central jungles.
Oh no.
Those won't be ready for a little while yet, at the very least, but make sure you're free next year, yes? I'm sure you would all love the chance, a little bit of fresh adventure.
Wait, isn't that where the dude horses come from?
It is.
Ceri steeples her fingers. Excellent. We shall be prepared.
God Whisperers, because you have succeeded, like, basically every religion check ever for all of the religions whenever you've been around them to take part in all of their various religious ceremonies.
Oh, I guess that is. I guess
Literally any time anyone from any god has done something religious, you've been invited to joined in, and then succeeded with aplomb. You haven't fucked up once.
You could almost be like the high priestess and switch gods
Yes,
on the
actually,
fly.
you actually, if you wanted to, could undertake her role, although it would involve the Ashenholds. So I
Yeah,
didn't see that happening.
yeah.
But yeah, no, you absolutely have the qualifications necessary to be a a transcendental deist. Just
Or-
swap between gods.
We could move all the religious stuff from here over
They
this
will
way
not let you
closer to the
move their holy-
capital.
They will.
We will bring it brick by brick.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna let you do that.
I mean, that implies they have a choice, but okay.
That is true. You could eventually move it over.
Once I
But
get
they'd
my
rather you do
mammoth
that.
legions.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Shoot.
What date is it?
I have no fucking idea.
Yay!
Hooray!
I'm the only
We don't need
DM
dates.
spurgy enough to actually keep track of the fucking calendar.
Yeah, trust me when I say there'll be a running calendar in Shivs, because I regret not having it, but it's early spring still.
Yeah.
You guys have only
Oh,
been
I
like
see.
in
Past-
spring for like a couple weeks at best, like 2.5
Is
weeks.
it
I think
March? Is it past March?
it's
It's like late January,
Feb, late
not late
Feb,
late Feb,
mid Feb,
mid-Feb.
Late Feb or mid or which part?
late or middle February.
Okay, cool. Maddie's not 13 yet. She's still 12.
Aww.
Has she
Well,
ever
sweet
mentioned when her birthday is to anybody?
Well, she doesn't know the exact date. She has about a rough estimate, and that should be like the start of Mars. Because she doesn't know when she was born. The only thing she had was her mentor trainer in the caravan that did a rough estimate on her, how fast she was growing, and they just a rough estimate when it would be.
Athia is one of the olds. It is amazing that you guys are all like young retards.
Little children.
Just devastating, right? It's gonna be fucking weird when you're all like 20-somethings and chivalrics. Like, what are you gonna do, Grandpa?
The future's now, old man.
God, can you imagine, like, in this world, humans are like elves to tieflings, almost like one human's just like sitting on the edge of Hornwatch, and he's gonna see like 5 generations of tieflings come and go before he's like gotten married and had kids of his own. He's like, fuck.
Oh no! Now I'm reminded of that fucking post about how dogs see
No, no, it hits me right in the heart every time.
Stop it.
It's even worse. You're all purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The long watch is over.
Oh. Okay.
So, should we meet back up and progress forward?
Yeah, I guess. Just give Gram lots of hugs and kisses. And...
Yeah, she tells you that like Anna will probably have some leads on some cultists if you want to go slap them before she starts dropping meteors on them.
Yeah, we should try and prevent the meteors from coming down.
What? No, last time we did that, last time they were meteors, we got the coral port out of it.
Yeah, but depending where they are, the elves, the water elves would probably be not happy about us
Don't let them
dropping bombs on their roof.
Yeah, fucking Bastion just sitting, sunning himself in the shallows, and looks up, pulls his sunglasses down, and this fucking meteor just starts hurtling towards him. Ah, God.
Yeah, no, don't drop rocks on Watchland.
I guess we'll have to go.
I mean,
Once we get...
Bastion is still like neck deep in Gmail.
No, that's Titian.
Oh, Titian, sorry. Yeah, Titian is still neck deep
Good
in
old
Gmail.
Titian. So we'll go from Lakehold, and we'll make our way up to Infernus then.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Cool.
I still really want to go to the Coral Port at some point, but I guess we don't really have a reason.
So do I. There might be a reason. Who knows?
Yeah, I bet it's a cool place.
I mean, support and everything's made of coral.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
That's pretty cool.
It's possible for you to fully switch them over, but you can't do lots of spare parts.
No, not lots. Just what's we got because we have a list of what's been breaking down in terms of speed.
Probably enough for like one of the mouse automatons, but don't worry, the other Arcanist says they can handle maintenance as and when required. But switching their jobs over just to repair construction, deconstruction is fine. The street sweepers will street sweep.
Sure. Okay, I will do one thing for the Arcanist stuff. I will go across Maddie's house into this other sealed building and unseal it because it has smithy, everything, easy to pull, belch for the furnace and everything.
Would this all up in your like old crafting stuff?
Yeah, so it's still really good and easy to use for noodle arms.
Sure, okay. She'll probably end up taking her own old creative stuff over there and, yeah, work out of your little smithery. And she'll thank you for the access. It's a lot easier than, like, borrowing one of the canteen tables, racking out tools.
Yeah. So... Oh, I make sure to activate the expand part of the house, so Maddie's house just gets extra wide now.
Extra wide.
Funk.
So wide.
So thick.
Hagen's the sun, so there always looks for the sun.
But Solaire was looking for his very own son.
Should have birthed one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Ceridwen, do you tell the others about their reputation?
Yeah, of course. Once we get back and join the party.
Yeah. Reunite with the party. They've had a week to chill. Ceridwen, you're covered in like love bites. They're just all over you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we spent 7 days at our various homes, right?
Yes.
Alright, excellent. Back up to 14 holy water. Oh boy.
Lewd. Nah, take at least 1 or 2 off because they would have been drunk by your wife.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, I'll just go down to 10.
Yeah. One of them might have some coming up from the tip fucking. Hard to say.
Yeah, it... just one of my holy waters has to be a dud. It's like... Oh, that's been despoiled.
That's just skeet. Take that, Ghost.
I'll eat all over you.
Fuck you, Ghost.
You know, I've
some
been meaning
skeet
to ask this, but where do you keep getting all these holy waters from?
Huh? What?
Yeah, you had like a store of like a lot.
We agreed not to talk about that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We did, though.
No,
Persuade
we
check.
didn't.
What?
We actually did.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you did actually ask, and we're like, I don't want to talk about it. And you're like, no.
Because
You
it was like there was something you wanted from me at the time too. I think you actually wanted some of them or some such. And
I mean, I
like,
did need some
don't.
holy waters because I can cast like protection from evil.
well, great. Here's 5. Don't ask where they come from.
Okay.
I will bestow.
No,
head
Athia,
pads.
you presumably imagine enough like terrible ways that she acquires holy water that you don't want to.
Yeah, Carrie has.
Please
a
don't
fucking...
be P. Please don't be P.
Please don't be P.
Carrie has just an ASMR in the back of her carry. She just keeps, whipping it out of. No, it's fine.
It's probably
Dude,
fine.
it would be super interesting if just one day I slid you a new character sheet and it's just all Borkers out that lineage are actually ASMR.
Yay!
That'd be fun, though.
It would, but it's a bit late in the campaign for me to do it.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm.
I have a slight question.
Yeah.
If Ceri gets pregnant and
Mhm.
has a kid and
Mhm.
fucking breastfeeds it,
Uh-huh.
how holy will that baby be?
So holy.
So, see, here's what I think's gonna happen, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. But I think in 100 years, when Hagen comes back, he's come back to this world out of Carrie's cooter.
I'm just gonna scroll something down.
Yeah.
Yay!
Welcome to the club of rebirthing people into this world.
Welcome to Team Divinity, yeah.
Yay! So yeah, does anyone else want any holy
Team
water
Holloway.
for any reason? No? Okay.
No. Oh.
Keep the rest of these
What
to
would
myself.
I use it for?
No,
I don't know.
Ghost grenade?
I mean, what t-shirt contest?
No, you can get normal water for that. This stuff's actually valuable. Carrie will sit you down and explain that, priests have to use, like, powdered silver to make holy water. It's actually very expensive.
Okay. Wait, you're spending that much money on water?
It's holy water, Elloe.
It's got electrolytes that plants crave.
It's actually magic. It does things.
Like get you drunk?
No, like if you throw it at a ghost, the ghost will scream in pain and dissolve.
I
Don't use it as a lube
But-
for ghost fucking, unless you want to death fuck him.
We've only met one ghost, and I fucked her twice.
This is true. You don't want to fuck at a redeath, I'm sure.
Oh no, not the trotters.
Oh no, the
I read
taters.
that as tractors.
I just read it
Dude,
as,
you guys are gonna invent
tater
tractors.
tots.
Just
Madeline,
tieflings
make
on
me-
tractors is just only 50 years away in this setting for some reason.
Madeline, make me tater tots. I
God.
need the tots.
Gotta get me some tots and
I
nuggets.
guess I could do that.
You gotta give it tater tots, omelets, and nuggies or tendies. And chili sauce. They're delicious. You make tater tots. They're adorable.
Yay.
Yeah, so your journey along the mountainside toward Lakehold. It is a peaceful journey for you guys. You have no problems at all. However, it doesn't stop you from seeking out trouble of your own. And as your party is roughly here, you notice that there is light up in the mountains. And occasionally you track the sight of winged forms shifting around, larger than you're used to seeing in the skies there. Either or they're closer than you think they are, but you're pretty sure it's not just a really close bird.
It's a bird. It's a drake. No, it's a dragon.
No, it's a combat encounter.
Yay! Get to test out my
Hooray!
warlock powers.
Let's
So
do
you
it.
can climb your way up. Like, there are a number of sheer ledges. Let's find out what state you're in when you make your way up to this mountainous encounter. Can everyone please give me athletics or survival tests? Survival tracks you like the easiest way, or athletics make you do a climb good. Maddie, you can make yours with advantage because you have Spoda helping you.
We talked about this last time.
You don't care. You fly.
because I
You
just
literally
fly.
do not get shit. Yeah.
Just gonna.
Yep.
Alright. I will do some
Okay.
survival, I guess.
Do I have advantage for being Spider Boy?
That doesn't stop you from getting tired. You don't. It's more that Maddie can ride hers.
That
He
makes
doesn't
sense.
care. He snaps
He
people
doesn't
to
give a
finger.
shit.
He snaps people to finger guns and just walks up the side of a cliff.
You vertical moonwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moonwalk.
You hee your way up the mountain.
Alright.
Indeed, I just installed the new actual spring and cushioning in my seats. It's a nice,
It's a good
smooth,
ride. It's a good
tireless ride.
Kina?
Yeah. Kina,
Oh, sorry.
athletics or survival?
Oh,
You get assistance because there's
Oh,
several.
well, I know which one I'm fucking gonna use.
Probably survival.
Madeline.
Right? Madeline
you-
doing athletics.
Yeah, fuck that noise. No, you just very carefully pick all the routes.
The only athletics you do is bad athletics.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
where,
it's
see,
only
that's where my,
Ceridwen who's getting a little bit puffed out because holy shit.
Holy shit, you
I
guys.
don't know. Though I don't know why that fucking picture kills me every time.
It's pretty fucking great. But yeah, Carrie's got all that armor on, and she spent an entire week just doing nothing but fucking and no training whatsoever. So
Yeah. So I'm afraid that by the time you make it to, do you have a rank of exhaustion?
no, my ability
Ah.
checks.
Abilities.
It's okay. I'll just suck on a cowgirl. Wait, why don't we have a cowgirl?
No.
Oh,
Because
my
this isn't
shame.
ships.
Yeah.
So let's
Shit game 0 out of 10.
you up to a mountainous encounter.
Well, that's cool.
Hmm.
Where are we at?
Huff,
There we are.
Huff. Oh, there's a lot more dragons than I thought.
So, as you reach the top of a mountain clearing, you can see there are still like more sheer cliff bits, look like warped and shifted mountain. There are plenty of legends that the top of these mountains along the causeway were carved out by a dragon's breath and were in fact twice as tall as they were before. And judging by like that wavy structure that all these rocks seems to have, that feels a lot more real now that you're up here. And after hearing that your like various parents actually did encounter the Worm of World's End, it's a lot easier to imagine.
Yeah, I could believe it.
But yeah, I saw this mountain piece and was like, that's fucking useful because this shit looks like it got melted by like evil breath. And as you ascend, you can see that you are being watched by a number of figures. They are wrapped up tightly in furs with scaled patterns on them and wielding large longbows. And there are draconic figures that you've not come across before. They stand on two legs and don't have arms. They've got these like hook-tipped wings and long tails covered in spikes. They look towards your group, and when they hiss, you can see these like almost gill-like fins sort of flare out, mist before shutting closed again. And another figure steps to the front. And you can see that they are wearing long robes. They're wearing books covered in like boned hooks. And they have a cape on in the style of a wyvern's wings.
What's going on up here?
What are you doing here? Calls out the ribbed figure.
We're exploring.
Well, you've chosen the wrong place to explore. As you step forward, arrows are pointed at you.
Hey,
Whoa, easy now.
I'm the fucking Lady of Hornwatch here. Don't point those at me.
They squint. I don't care what you're the lady of. You've come to our camp. You can drop your belongings and leave.
I think not.
I'll drop this. Carrie will moon him.
Nice.
Appropriate, I guess. And then you get an arrow in the bum.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you moon them and you're gonna get shot in the ass, I think.
Alright, shit if I can.
I mean, you definitely deserved it.
I do, it's true, but...
I mean...
Fucking just point your bows at us while we're just
Everything...
wandering. Ow.
I was expecting
Ow.
that to be a crit, honestly.
That was very close to being a
It
crit.
nearly was. You fucking barely get away with it.
Everything
Thump.
would have been
19.
fine if they didn't tell us to drop our belongings. And now it's Dragonlance time.
Do I make a con save or something against that?
Nope, just take poison damage.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Ow.
Ow. My ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got that scene from Bravehearted.
Really edged the fuck out of that there. Say,
Well, I have an arrow up my asshole. What do you want?
Oh,
Yeah, that must have
up
been
Main
right in the
Street.
core. Yeah, right in the core.
Ah.
Oh. And there's the one that did it to you.
Ow. It's a shitload of damage.
We could have just talked this out and had a relatively nice chat, but
You climbed a mountain to come and see their shit, and yeah, bandits.
yeah.
You didn't just climb a mountain.
We thought there was like a giant bird thing. Giant great beast of bird.
I was kind of hoping there'd be more dragons.
Nope,
You're
these are their
not
retard
dragon.
cousin.
What? She says that out loud, too. You're not dragons. You're double garbage.
You hear that like a great Gyros like screeching noise as its gill fins open up again, and there's more mist that flows from them.
Ugh.
And yeah, I guess we're gonna try and shoot Ceridwen again.
Ow, fuck, bitch. We were just exploring. What the hell?
You know what? Fine then. Are you going to drop your belongings?
Why would I
Leave?
drop my shit? That's mine.
Well, we want it to be ours now.
My cold dead hands,
Oh.
bitch.
That could be arranged.
They're bandits.
No,
18.
you think?
18 doesn't hit Ceridwen.
Yes.
Why is my token
and-
doing the fuck? My
Why is
armor
what,
class-
sorry?
My armor class fell off my token, and it's not tied to my character sheet's hit point bar. It's weird.
No, it's tied to hex lock. Oh,
That's not the sheet I'm using. What?
what sheet name are you using?
Ceridwen Jr.?
Oh, you're just using Ceridwen Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept sending DCL puns, and now he's not talking to me anymore.
That's your own fault.
Class resource. And AC will sit in your red box. Save. Copy. Huh? Astrid.
Hi, Astrid!
Stands up. Ooh, Evans, and ruins the.
Right? She just comes out of the sky and people's elbows the encounter.
I heard you were talking shit to my grandchild and shot her in the ass.
You shot my baby in the ass! Just fucks you up. Okay.
You done fucked up.
This one.
Suddenly meteors everywhere.
There you go.
Alright.
All good?
Yep.
Cool. And she'll throw a shot at.
Didn't
Let's go
she
with the
just
one
shoot?
sat on a spider. Yeah, she has 2 shots.
Okay, she has 2 shots.
I wasn't going to double shoot her in the ass. That seems like a bit much for a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Surprise attack, right?
Maddie.
Yeah. That's a hit.
27 damage.
Oh yeah, I choose to rage at the top of the turn order, by the way.
Sure. And Maddie, it's your go. That bitch just shot you.
Yeah, which one just shot me?
Southernmost bitch.
Like, ow! It just big ass arrow just punched through her. Ow! Okay.
Literally shot the cutest
Okay.
member of the party.
And she sat on a giant
Okay,
mechanical spider.
yeah.
She's never seen that shit before in her life.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Ouch. Just gonna get off. Ow, 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 ow. And here's. The one in the south.
Yep.
I will spend inspiration.
Fuck this bitch in particular.
Let's see if I can actually hit. That's the
So
thing.
fucking rude.
23.
Well, that
Twenty.
inspiration
Used
really helped.
inspiration. You sure do hit. And let's just. Ow.
Delete her. Okay. Almost.
Fucking blow a
Just-
big
yeah.
meaty chunk out of her leg.
Actually, let me see if it's should be correct on the amount of d6s. Yeah, it's correct. Just yell at her and say like, "Ow! Why did you shoot me? This is how you shoot. Ow!"
You
And
call
then I
that a
send
shot?
a
This is a shot. Boom.
I send a Ragnarok, scurry up against this motherfucker up here.
Sure, there's still
Climb
another
up.
10 feet of clearance as well, so it's more distance than that looks, obviously, vertically.
I mean, he's a spider. He can climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can climb, it's just that it is a greater distance than he has traveled on screen.
Yeah, I was assuming like the black area was difficult terrain to try and move through.
No, it's a sheer cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, so climb, 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 climb,
You
climb,
can do it.
climb,
You've got,
climb,
you've got
climb.
spitter walk.
Yeah. And look at the distance.
Yep.
So with that, it's a distance is travel. I'm using the pounds. Let's see if I can hit with a blow attack. That's a hit. Which means I get a free bite, and then it needs a DC 14 strength save or be prone.
Okay. Let's see that bite as well.
Well, it's gonna be advantage if it's prone.
Oh, okay. Strength save.
Doesn't matter, but shit.
It passes.
Yeah. But it still takes 15.
Yep.
And I will pop a small little potion. As
Good idea.
bonus, I'll reload next turn. That's my turn for now.
Cool. Athia.
Okay. I'm going to first use my bonus action to give a bardic dice to Madilyn, just in case like they see her healing things and decide, let's gank the healer.
Smart.
Then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me just measure again to be sure. That's 30. Okay. So I'm gonna use a second level spell slot.
Just a warning. They are not within 30. They are like 50 away from you. Again, they're up a clear sheer cliff.
I thought they'd be down a sheer cliff, like we're on the upper level of them.
No, you're in a crevice.
They have the high ground, Anakin.
Oh fuck, let me move back then. Because that kind of screws up what I was gonna do.
Yep. I realized you're moving up, counting out, and I'm like, that's not gonna help you there.
Yeah, I was gonna do a big old bane, but get rid of that fun.
Barbarian.
Should have took fly as a warlock spell. I took fly
I
as a
have
warlock
fly.
spell.
Yeah, and if you have fly, you don't care if they're 40 feet up if you have 40 movement speed, because you can also just go up. Just cast fly on yourself.
I'm gonna hold off on casting fly though. So if I'm here, this is like what? 55 then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't like the looks of that thing. That's like 75 feet away. Let's
not
do let me just
roll
check.
20.
120. Okay. A guiding bolt. This Drake thing here.
Got that.
Wyvern or
I'll
whatever
move
it's
that
called.
go after.
So
Aw, these crits though.
get
Shit.
fucked, Wyvern.
Which wyvern did you pick? Yep. Ow.
And that's it for me. I'll just stay right. Actually,
Let's see, where's that little bullseye? There.
do I move closer or do I stay here? I'll stay here. Just in case they decide to come up by the waifu, I'll try and protect her.
Sure.
Oh,
Let's
don't worry.
protect the whammon.
I'm gonna flappy flap right there.
Okay. Athia, I believe you're going to get shot for that. Oh, no, before that, sorry, I was meant to take Tony's turn and didn't. Let's see here. Probably just going to fly up there as well. All right. You see horrific grisly wings of bone burst from her shoulders beneath her cape. And she will double move to here. With a loud announcement of, "I will eat their bones, master."
I'm more than welcome to fucking do that.
Yeah, guiding force fucking dope. All right. And now she cannot actually just like start slinging shots at you guys.
I mean, she can, just has disadvantage.
And she wouldn't. It's just she doesn't want to do it while this bitch is like literally up in her grill with bone wings poking out of her fucking shoulders.
It's fair.
So yeah, let's swing around and yeah, let's go for the longsword. And miss.
Nice.
Clang clang. Kellin.
Give him the clamps.
The clamps. I don't know what clamps refers to in this case, but whatever.
Onwards.
You got squeak attack for these, so these two.
Yep,
No,
just a
these
warning.
three.
It's they are 20 foot up, so that is extra distance you will have to travel. You can do it vertically, of course, but doesn't stop that from being a vertical distance.
I'm just gonna have to use my bonus action to get there.
Okay.
Okay. So that was like 70 then, because that was like...
Yep, you used a bonus dash. And you did 50 plus 20, 70.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
guess
you're in a
I'll just
valley
stab
between
at
two
the-
walls.
Stab at the dragon sorcerer then.
Please, Wyvern Sorcerer. They wouldn't be nearly so cool as a Dragon Sorcerer.
You're
sure, go for
fair. You make a solid argument.
Fucking nerd.
Whoppish. Oh, that should have had sneak attack.
Shield is not helping them. Alright, go ahead. Ow.
22.
That's unpleasant.
Kind of lowballed the damage there, all things considered.
Yeah.
Immensely.
Elloe.
And hello. I open my wings and I flap.
Sure. What distance did you travel? I mean, to be fair, you could do yours diagonally, so it is actually 40 as the crow flies.
And I have fast movement because I'm a barbarian.
Yep.
And I'm going to charge in and she's going to get lanced in the face.
Yep. Ow.
And bonus action, change it back to a greatsword.
Sure. Are you using its bonus damage?
Bonus damage?
When
yeah.
it's Lance
Hang on.
orientation, grants
Yes.
extra 2d8 bonus once per day if you moved at least 20 before attacking. She goes down.
Oof.
Schmap. And that was for the mouse.
Actually, I'll be fair, you beat her without even doing the bonus damage.
But I want to.
Okay.
Now she's extra dead. Well, extra
Fucking
unconscious.
owned. Oh, no. Extra unconscious. And take her off the turn order, and at the same time it'll be some Wyvern action in a moment.
That's a lot of weapon action.
It is a lot of Wyvern action. Okay. Flap, flap. Hey, you. Let's see here. One bite, one
Good,
stinger.
come to me.
Okay.
It saves me the trouble of coming to you.
24.
I will cast shield. No.
Okay. Stinger. 25?
That will indeed bypass my AC. That's unfortunate.
Fuck yeah. What, is that the magic number? Shield?
Yeah, with shield, my AC is a 25.
Dang. Alright.
Alright. Let's see. I would sure like to pass that con save. Oh, yeah.
You do. Okay. So you take 22 total.
22. Ow. Maddie, I got a boo-boo.
Madilyn.
I was gonna blast, but everyone's kind of gone.
And
Help!
And two of them are
missing
quite
50
high.
hit points.
No, help! Ceri, I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
You have one whole hit point more than Ceri right now. Amazing.
Yeah. But help Ceri.
She's also taken one less attack than Ceri.
I will. It's 18 to Ceridwen.
Nice, nice.
And then I will use a bonus action to Healing Word.
Nicey, nicey.
Maddie.
Alright. On to Mouse.
Mouse get 9. Cool. Alright. Wyverns. Okay. This one is going to think Copanoppy and try and stab that mouse, because that mouse hit Master really hard. So Bone Raven will do her own fucking sting and hit. Wow, Wyverns do not have much AC.
No. Which is weird because they're like fucking covered in dragon scales. But
They're
I
covered in
guess they
bitch scales.
suck.
They can tell
Yeah.
the scales are inbred.
Aw.
Yeah. Let's see that con save.
It doesn't care about being poisoned for that. Doesn't give a shit.
Oh, there goes the advantage on it.
Oh, yeah. And it will flap and attack the mouse.
Good luck.
Thank you. 22?
Yeah.
8. And I take it 19 doesn't?
19 just meets, actually.
Alright.
Ooh,
Or
but
wait,
do
does
though.
it? Wait, hang on. Yeah, just meets.
Increase from
Alright. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
But
So-
also like for you to remember your armor is of the thorn.
Oh, yeah.
So, my dude, I have,
Anyone in melee.
I have an important question for you. Does your spider walk end if you're knocked
No.
unconscious?
No.
Oh, no, actually, he goes limp sideways.
Alright, well that's good. So you won't fall off the cliff face if you get knocked unconscious.
Oof.
Alright, you take 39.
Uh,
Big
I have
damage.
that.
I'm gonna take half from that stinger.
Okay. So...
See, that's 31. That goes down to 15.
Alright, 23.
Okay. And if you want, you can activate the bramble part of your studded leather armor of brambles.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Thank you for reminding me I have that. Wait, did I forget to update my armor after that? What are...
What do you have? Do you have +2
If
step
you-
leather or +3?
It's a
Where would
+2,
it get
so...
+3 from? Yeah, it's the brambles.
So +5. +2, +2, that should be...
You should have about 19. Yeah.
Yep, okay, cool.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I have to make a DC 15 dexterity throw versus half of 2d10 damage. I will fail it, so roll 2d10. Alright, and you get 6 temporary hit points. And Spider. Bite Sting. Ah, God, that was terrible.
no, I know.
What a shame.
Did it just
It chip
fucking
it-
trip
it chip
or
it too.
something? Yeah.
Alright, Wyvern Sorcerer. Damn it, you're all too spread out for Fireball.
I mean, I hate to say it, but If she was behind us a little bit, you could get a...
Ah, that's true. But I wanted to get all of you.
No.
That, and instead I could do something way more amusing, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Athia. When... Confusion!
Oh,
Okay.
the one time that you use a confusion spell and my character naturally is
Absolutely.
almost immune to it.
Let's see. Wait, what do you mean you're naturally immune to it? Why would you be naturally immune to it?
Optimum heritage. Abilities that cause confusion, I have advantage against.
Alright, so what save do I have to make for
So
this?
wait, who's in this cube? Is it
You
the-
three.
Oh, all
so
three of
us
us.
three.
Yeah, okay.
That's a wisdom
Surprising
save?
no one. The cleric
A wisdom
succeeds.
saving throw.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Same here, yeah.
Pow! Ah, I didn't need it. Oh well.
Shit. Hey! Papa, you're confused. You're done confused.
Bark, bark.
Oh man, I really want you to just sit there and start barking.
That
Just
is
start
a
chasing
potential.
You want in it, Maddie. I
Well,
can't reach
yeah.
all of you.
Oh, I'm not. Oh.
You
Nah.
just might
Oh.
have your wish.
You're 5 foot out. Let's see here. So each creature, blah blah blah.
Yeah, you roll a d10 every turn to decide if she just sits there barking or just spazzes out.
I really want you to bark just wildly at the moon.
Just starts barking wildly
moon,
and
moon.
your own tail.
Yeah, well,
Spinning in circles.
That's all Wyvern Sorcerer can do this turn. Jongel Bandit is gonna shoot the mouse? This one here? Who's on the Sorcerer? Pew! Oh, it's lagging.
Yep. It is indeed very laggy.
Miss hit. And how many of these arrows have you got? Oh, you haven't hit with any of your poison. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm activate poison. Ugh, terrible poison. Kellin, you take 18 damage. And
Don't you have resistance to poison from your...
No.
that was the other
sword.
armor.
Other armor.
No, the sword. Oh. Sorry.
That's acid.
Acid.
Oh, what is...
Ceridwen, your booty hole hurts. There's a wyvern in your face, and Athia's making weird bar.
Ah! Alright, so first of all, 1, 2. I'm gonna get around this thing so I'm out of AoE range. In case that happens again. Let's see. I don't think this... I imagine this wyvern here is flying, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, it's 20 feet off the floor.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my second wind. Naturally. Good. I'm glad I'm a fighter.
I'm glad you pulled a... That's a Crusher second win right there, my friend. It's because you got Borker in you.
Alright. Now, let's go ahead and beat the shit out of this fucking wyvern. Gonna... Do. Bonk.
Ow.
Bonk.
Ow.
And, yeah. Do I want to smite? I think I'll save those.
First, and...
Can you smite?
I can.
Yes.
I can still smite.
Oh no, but it's in 69. It's the perfect number.
Yeah, I think I'll save Action Surge for now. So that'll be it.
Yeah, no smites.
Nah, not yet.
Okay. Donnie's going to do a stabber on that wizard. And potentially kick her master down the ledge so that he doesn't fucking die before his turn rolls around. When do you go compared to everyone? You know what, actually, only one more person take a swing.
He
To
goes
kick you down the ledge.
right after the Burrito Bandito.
Yeah.
Burrito bandito.
Let's try and break that concentration, Jack. I believe it's a concentration. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's stab at this sorcerer.
what? No, don't do that. You want to see me run in circles and bark like
I
a dog
do,
at the
but
moon.
she's not an idiot, and we'll actually try and keep this from happening. Miss hit. Hit.
Oh, Tony does actually do a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
bone raven sting ain't no joke.
It really ain't. So minus 12.
Well,
Minus
looks like we're not going to see it.
19, And minus 25. I don't even do a con check. Yeah, she just goes apeshit on this sorcerer.
Good night.
Tony's kind of too strong to have for our party.
Yeah, you might want to ditch her when you next find a good place to do so. But right now she's sharing pieces of Kellin's soul. I mean, she's just Kellin's friend. Hi.
Kellin's super best friend.
Yeah. Okay. Also, can you roll? I want to see what you're confused.
Alright, let's see. It's like, what, 1d10?
Yep.
It would have been
Oh, you
running
were
in
just
circles.
running in circles, chasing your tail. Yeah, Athia. For some reason, you were like, you were just about to go to town on your own, like just sniffing your own butt and running in circles. And you just snap out of it.
Roo, 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 roo.
Well, the urge to balk is still strong in you.
Maybe after battle.
All right, Maddie.
Okay, I... Chunk.
Yep.
And then just lean a little bit out so I get a nice view of that son of a bitch is trying to stab the other mouse.
Yep.
Let's see if I can hit airs.
Odds are high. These things have dogshit AC. That's a hit.
I roll for shit though.
I'm surprised you didn't do it in marksman mode. Oh no, you did.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was just
But
used to
still,
picking
look,
numbers,
it's
but you just rolled ass. I was just like, that's weird. Why didn't
Yeah.
she do the big hit? Oh, she did. It just didn't do good.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Just really quick. The synopsis to this movie that Bob's talking about. When a killer lazy boy
Rabbi.
chair falls in love with a girl, it's up to a disgraced Jewish rabbi and a couple broken-hearted detectives to figure out how to stop the bloody carnage that will follow.
Save and take a bardic.
Oh, yay.
Did they haven't used their body. Oh no, wait, that was Madilyn.
That has Madilyn that has one. Yeah. You have one, Savin has one. Let's see, do I want to do a spell? No, we don't need to do a spell.
Step the wyvern.
Yeah, we're just gonna stab at the wyvern. Probably. Let me just look at my spells in case I do have something I want to do. No, we're just gonna stab at the wyvern. I stab at thee. I stab at thee.
From Hex Heart, I stab at
Hit
thee.
miss. Yeah, 13 is the magic number.
Wow.
Sad is that.
Does the defender go wild, or do I manage to hold on to it?
You still have plenty of movement, so you can just scoop it back up. This thing doesn't
Okay.
have like hands to try and snatch it from you or anything.
Okay.
Oh my god, my tummy is grumbling. Okay. Young Gale Bandit is going to take their last fucking swings at Kellin before it is too late. Swing. Hit.
Kellin, no!
14.
Oh.
13.
Oh
my god, you're still standing.
I'm gonna take half from the 14.
Okay.
Can you
So you take
use your
one.
reaction on the wyvern? It hasn't been your turn yet.
It's the jungle band. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you've already
you're
done
right,
your
it is
reaction. Reduced. It's fine though, because you're still on 1 hit point.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah, 1 hit point.
that's right. I'm thinking other game where it's at the top of the turn order.
Ah.
Don't worry, Wyvern Senpai's gonna fix that 1 HP for you.
Not if I take him out first.
Is this true?
Why would you do that to Wyvern Senpai?
He just wants to sting you.
I don't want him to sting me.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have much choice in the matter.
Well, hit. It's your go.
Do you have a health potion?
I do. And I have a bonus action.
I don't think a health potion is going to help you in this situation, my guy.
No,
It really
there's no
really
way.
isn't, no.
There's no way it keeps you safe from getting
Probably
hit again.
just save it.
But
Yeah.
it might save you from dying from massive damage.
I don't think
Dubious.
it can. It might.
Okay.
If you die
That's
from
a
massive
70
damage,
hit
die
point
from-
buffer, so... I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Alright, come do your attacks then.
Did you remember to take off the temporary first?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so you're hitting the wyvern?
You had 6 hit points. Wyvern Senpai's on 2 hit points.
No.
Would he not get a sneak attack since he doesn't have any?
No, he doesn't get a sneak
Nope.
attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, no, I just took off 15.
Okay.
dang. Just realized Tony was right there, yeah.
Yeah, alright, you got
attention.
bonus in a move. What do I do? You could disengage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Run away screaming. Ah!
I'm not screaming, I'm a rogue.
Run away squeaking.
There we go. That's the one.
Yeah, but where would you need? We're gonna run.
I'm right here. Just go. I'll deal with this. Get out of here.
Dash behind Elloe.
Okay. Go on then. He just runs
Just-
the other side of
yeah,
the
you
cliff as
just
cover.
fucking-
Just stand on the other vertical shelf. They can't. You're invisible.
Well,
There is no shooting angle for you on the other vertical side of the shelf. Elloe,
same
you go.
play.
Is this
Stop
down
stab-
or up?
Stop stabbing my mice. Have you seen his ass? He walks in and his ass comes in 5 minutes later.
That there is a deadly drop. Not that you get a
I'm
shot.
also flying.
No, I was talking. I was
I know.
answering the question.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking.
Okay, thank you.
So, the wyvern on my left.
Yep.
Does it go down?
Oh yeah.
Then
It falls down
the
a cliff.
chick.
Crumple.
Then the chick on my right.
Ow. So thump, crumple, thumple. 18. 20. Ouch.
You know I can't climb.
This wyvern. Keep stabbing that pupper and stab back real hard. Slap back real hard. Bite.
No.
Miss. Sting.
Shield.
Shield, yeah. Darn it. Is that your spell slots all gone now?
Oh no, I haven't even touched my spell slots yet.
Oh right, you've got thingy shields, yes.
I've got a shield from a feat, and then I've got my ring of spell storing that has, guess what? All shields!
Yep, it's a good idea.
Is it all shields?
No, there's also a
you
healing
know.
word in there, just in case. But, you know.
Oh, you know, that means like, actually, no, you have shield on your list. You can do it yourself.
Madilyn.
Uh,
Yeah, you can't see Kellin.
Kellin is out of range of my voice.
He's not just out of range, he's out of sight. He's out of mind.
It's
Like,
probably okay.
if you were to imagine this is an uphill cliff and then that's a downhill cliff and Kellin has run to stand vertically on the downhill, so you can't see him.
Bye, Kellin.
He's probably okay.
He is
But, you know.
utterly out of range. Completely out of...
There's a lot
I
of
mean,
gasoline dripping down a cliff
He's out
right
of
now.
range of you, but that means he's out of range of everyone else too.
I could scream and maybe he could hear a healing word.
No, no. I mean,
No? Okay.
it's just...
All right. Well, you are literally on your own, I suppose.
Rest in puppers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm still grumbling.
Yeah, me too. So I suppose I'm just gonna start blasting.
Fuck yeah, stop blasting.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna blast this wyvern in front of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the faster you start blasting, the sooner I can make some damage.
That's not how that's supposed to work, game. Why? Where's
That's
the?
not a hack.
Wait, where's the roll? Oh, I have to hit the button now. Okay, I changed.
No,
You
What?
can just go in the cogwheel and
You
make
need-
it so spells auto cast damage.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Any other actions?
No.
Okay. This Wyvern is out of action. This one is going to keep fighting Raggy. Also, yeah, sorry, forgot him on your turn. Tell you what, though, you can do, like, an attack. I just won't let you, knock him prone and change how the order of his fight goes. Feel free to potentially throw more
Oh
damage
yeah,
on
I
there.
can't do. I can't do.
Oh, you have to
the
move
knock
anyway,
on
yeah.
with Pounds.
All right. Bite will land on Raggy. 9. And he won't get hit back. Amazingly enough, with this 13 AC, these guys are actually managed to succeed at murder.
Yeah. So 9 pierce.
Yeah, there. I took it off. Wyvern Sorcerer.
save.
Saving throw. Because you better fucking believe that Tony doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. He's up.
Fuck.
Fireball time, motherfuckers! It's fireball time!
Does he have
Ah,
confusion again? It's time for confusion.
No, it's not a concentration check. Are you insane?
All right, yeah. I mean, you could fireball and
No, they can't see the mouse.
can they not?
I don't even know where they
No,
are.
okay,
they're
yeah.
down a vertical
Yeah.
cliff.
Yeah, that's just straight down. He's gone. He outie.
And they were unconscious when he ran off there, so they have no context for him having actually even been there at all.
Yeah, see, the
Alright.
white bits are the peaks. You know, everything else is just down.
All right,
So
Maddie,
fireball, like,
Madilyn, Athia, level 4 fireball.
Rude.
Well, at least it's a DC of
So-
0.
Right?
Oops, DC 15.
so who's getting hit? Just these three?
Those 3, yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Ugh. Someone's gonna get her head cut off.
Can I get disadvantage on my roll to give advantage to Madilyn?
Too late, she already rolled.
Okay.
Sorry. But I am a pure blood tiefling, so I take half damage.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
just a 14.
Wow, shit. Yeah, so everyone takes fucking 14 damage.
Oh
Ah,
fuck! I just
I
fireball
don't-
tieflings. No, stop
good
beating
thing my-
on cheese mouse.
Good thing Maddie's gear is at least, well, fireproof,
Full-
but she
full
isn't.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your belongings are fine. Whoosh. Let's see here. And there is like nothing else you could do.
Paint squeak.
Yep. Okay, that's all Wyvern Sorcerer can... Oh, wait, no, Wyvern Sorcerer chugs a potion. It's probably not going to do anything, but it's certainly looking a lot more hopeless for them right now. So, they chug a potion. Oh, plus 2. 2 plus 2. Cool. Ceridwen.
All right. Let's go ahead and try and drop this fucking wyvern. I'm gonna give it a Hexblade's Curse. So, sorry, a Heckblade Curse. So I'm gonna do an extra 3 damage per whack, and I crit more. So, bonk, and bonk. Is it alive?
Let's see here. Minus 26. Minus 27. Barely clinging.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and action surge, I think. Yeah. So let's give this guy one more bonk. Bap. And so
That's a crunch.
yeah. So the part where if the cursed target dies, you regain hit points. Do you want to run that as when it reaches 0 hit points, or do I have to actually CDG it to get my hit points?
If you drop it, if you drop it lethally, then yes. If it doesn't actually perish, then whatever. Like if you non-lethally on lethal blow someone, you will not get it. But if
Okay.
you drop them to 0 by liberty of just dealing damage, even if they haven't perished, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm not non-lethaling these guys. Fuck that.
Okay.
And so that will give me 6 plus 5, so 11 hit points. Thank you. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to hurl a javelin up onto this fuckboy.
He is 45 feet away. Just a
That
warning.
is fine. Javelin of the Crooked Fang. Whew.
Oh.
Miss.
Ah, balls. Alright, I'm just gonna start making my way over here. Hup, 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 hup.
Sure. And Tony is going to put this guy to sleep again.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can do it with the claw. No. Probably. Yeah, okay. And then a sting on the other lady. No. In fact, she, pulls out a wicked bony spur tail and stabs at them, and then catches like a dagger in the joint so her tail doesn't retract. She'll have to spend an action to get the use of her sting back. Or someone else can use an action to give her the use of her sting back. Maddie.
Okay. So, let's see. This one, let's untie the flying one.
Hmm?
Because Elloe can get across much easier.
Yep.
Just a straight flight. So let's see if I can get the sun bitch. $21.
Yeah, 21 will hit, and a 33 will drop.
And then I will have Raggy try to take on.
Chonk away, Chonko combat. Another successful hit in the Battle of Whiffs. Amazing. Athia.
Okay, so first a question to decide what I'm going to do here.
Sure.
Can I see this archer up this cliff?
Yes. Yeah, they have to lean out to shoot people who are in the bottom. Oh, no, have they shot anyone down the... Yes, they have. Yeah, they would have had to lean out. You know they're there, and you can just about see them.
Would they have cover if I were to make like a spell attack?
I mean, they'd have cover if it rolls an attack, but if it's a save, there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay. Second question. If I were to fly...
They would not have cover. Even if you aren't... Even though they're... Yeah, there's no problem.
Yeah, if I were to fly, I can just get straight up there. With no extra movement.
They are... If you're moving in, like, literally as the crow flies, like a diagonal line, reach there, and it takes, 50 feet to get here.
Okay. Let me just check how much speed fly has. It's like 60, right?
Let's check fly spell.
60 feet, yep.
Yeah, you can just reach.
Yeah, so I will hold up Defender and push a hand against the harper against my hip and cast Fly on myself, using it the once per day thing. And whoop. Hi there. We're about to be good friends.
Can you make an intimidate check for me?
I sure can. Intimidate.
She surrenders.
Wow.
She drops her bow. No, fuck this.
Good choice.
Between the lot of you, you can, dispatch one last wyvern, which will not follow those orders because it's stupid. But yeah, no, she absolutely surrenders. She ain't here to die.
Remarkably smart.
She's the only standing sentient, and yeah, no, you guys beat the shit out of them.
So,
Is it condescending head pats time?
question. I see that red thing surrounded by fire. Yeah, you want to start explaining that?
Sure, she can explain that next session.
Oh. And then I will.
Spoiler
her-
alert, though. They use that for heat because they're in a mountain.
Okay. I'll fly back
It's
down
just-
this
it
way.
I was kind of hoping it was like a
just
dragon egg or
corona.
something.
It's literally just
Yeah.
they use it
That's
for
what-
roasting food and
What?
staying warm.
That's what
I
it is.
did think it was a dragon egg too.
I will point out one thing. What's that? It constantly produces heat. Oh boy, guess it's got ideas now.
It's just a rock for fire. You will find that it probably is not quite as dynamic as you.
Just a fire rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably nothing.
Swoop. Okay. So, let us jump to experience.
Indeed.
Boop. Did you explore a new interesting location for the first time?
Yes.
The mountains.
Sure. You discover a new interesting truth about the world.
Jungle
Yes.
bandits are coming over the mountains. Also, all of our reputations.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. As a
Sure.
reputation
Yeah.
zone.
Okay. Did you make a new ally lasting enemy? No.
No.
Advance or complete a quest?
No.
Neutralize or direct threat to local peace? Yes, those guys are bandits. Once they had spent enough time at camp, they'd start plundering from traders. So
Actually, would a quest be Madilyn planting her dryad seed and continuing to build up one elk?
Actually, yeah, no, the construction of one elk is a quest. You can advance that. So,
Yahoo.
for experience.
Hooray!
Nice.
Congrats.
The ally one is always the hardest one to score.
Yep.
It is.
So
It's a rare
that
one
was,
to score in.
At what, like 187?
Yep. 187.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed.
If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Murs and Hammers coming up before too long at all. See you then.